Hi, it's John from Android Addicts, and this is a battery drain test for the Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the Galaxy Z Flip 3. So the Galaxy Fold 3 comes with a 4400 mAh battery, and the Flip 3 comes with a 3300 mAh battery. So this isn't a battle between the two phones, but I thought it would be interesting to see how both of these new folding devices compare. Obviously the Flip 3 will drain a lot quicker than the Fold due to its smaller battery, but it will be interesting to see how much difference there is between them, seeing as the Fold 3 has such a much bigger screen. So I'm going to put these phones through their paces with a series of apps. We're starting with TikTok here for an hour, but they're going to move on to Spotify, PUBG, do some camera video recording, do a phone call, play some YouTube, play some COD Mobile, move on to Reddit, and then Genshin Impact, and just see how long these phones can last. You can see at the top of the screen I've got the battery icon and the current temperature of the phones, so it is going to be quite interesting to see how much these heat up with their Snapdragon 888 processors, and obviously how long they can last overall. Both phones are set up exactly the same as much as I can, with a SIM card in each. They're both set to 50% brightness with auto brightness turned on. Screen refresh rate is set to adaptive, so 120 max. I will put all of these results in a table at the end so we can compare and just see how they both did. Now you will notice during Spotify that one of the ads does open up. This isn't a huge problem, obviously Spotify is still running in the background whilst the ad is being displayed, but I did try and turn it off as soon as I spotted it. So we'll just let Spotify run through here. I have put timecodes in the description if you want to skip to any particular part of this test. Also, don't forget to keep an eye on the temperatures of each phone whilst they're doing various tasks. It is quite interesting. So once Spotify is finished, I will be back and we will move on to PUBG. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this video, do click the like button and subscribe to my channel, as that really helps out. Right, we're moving on to PUBG now, and we've gone down to 78% on the Fold and 72% on the Flip. So these are both set to HDR and extreme graphics as well, just thought I'd point that out. And all this is going to do is just parachute down and just move around a bit and spin. So I've got the ClickMate app installed just to help play the game for me and make it so I don't get kicked out of the game for being idle. Now this does also mean it's a fairer test because you're actually moving around and doing something, whereas if you just stood still then it's not really a fair test. Okay, so at the end of PUBG, we've gone down to 61% on the Fold and 49% on the Flip. So we lost 17% battery for an hour of PUBG on the Fold and 23% battery on the Flip. So now we're just going to do 30 minutes of video recording. This is 4K, 30 frames per second. Okay, so after the half-hour video recording, we lost 12% on the Fold and 14% on the Flip. So now we're going to move on to a phone call. So I've set both of these to the 3G network. They are on different carriers, sadly, but there's only so much I can do. So we're just going to do a half-hour phone call and see how they get on. I let the screen go off here because the screen would normally be off whilst you're making a phone call. Right, okay, so after the phone call, we've lost 2% on the Fold and 4% on the Flip. Okay, so we're going to have an hour of YouTube now. This is just going to go through a playlist, and I've put them both in full screen, but I haven't zoomed in. Temperature-wise, the phones have been quite cool at the moment. I haven't really noticed them heat up very much. Okay, so an hour of YouTube and we're down to 39 on the Fold and 23 on the Flip. You can see here the Flip getting a bit warmer here at 31 degrees compared to the Fold at 29. And the Flip's just about to die here at the 5-minute 43 mark. So that's pretty impressive stuff really. We'll just see how long the Fold can last now. So we've done our hour of COD Mobile and we've gone down 14%. So I'm now just going to do an hour of Reddit. You'll see the phone cool down again here. Right, so an hour of Reddit and we've gone down to 13% on the Fold here, so we've lost another 12%. Now we're going to boot into Genshin Impact, and again we're just going to go around and spin the camera around, and that really does put the GPU through its paces, so we're expecting this to go pretty soon. And there we have it, 7 hours and 24 minutes for the Fold 3. Right, so let's have a look at the roundup of all the results here. So, as you can see from the table, an hour of TikTok on the Fold used 13% compared to 16% on the Flip. An hour of Spotify, just 9% compared to 12% on the Flip. PUBG used 17% on the Fold and 23% on the Flip. Video recording, 12% on the Fold and 14% on the Flip. Phone call, 2% on the Fold and 4% on the Flip. An hour of YouTube, 8% on both. And then COD Mobile, 14% on the Fold and 23%, which was the remainder of the Flip 3's battery. We carried on with an hour of Reddit on the Fold, and we used up a further 12%. And then we followed off with the remaining 13% on Genshin Impact until the phone died. So 7 hours and 24 minutes for the Fold is pretty good. 5 hours 43 on the Flip, not bad either. I was quite surprised the Fold 3 lasted as long as it did, to be honest, with its huge screen. I thought it would be done a lot sooner than it was. So yeah, I was quite impressed with that. Now I am quickly going to go through the charge test here. So we've got a max of 25 watts on the Fold and 15 watts on the Flip. And we'll just skip to the end of this basically because it is not very exciting to watch a phone charge up. So we'll see here that the Fold charges fully in 1 hour and 28 and the Flip in 1 hour 35. So not super fast as Samsung say, but it's reasonable. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's obviously nowhere near the best. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do click on the like button and let me know what sort of screen times you're getting with your phone. Got some more videos coming out for both of these phones, so do subscribe if you enjoyed it and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I next upload a video. You can also become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button, and that really helps out too. So again, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.